Just Max, what are your thoughts on today's centers in the NBA? Do you feel like the game has evolved with them, or you're a fan of it?
I mean, you got guys now, stepping outside where that wasn't a normal thing. I mean, you got a lot of guys that play like Akeem Olajuwon used to play, where he step outside. Akeem really didn't shoot threes, but you have a lot of guys that have that same skill set with the Embiid, the Cousins. You talk about Towns. I mean, you go down the list on those guys. Like they're super athletic, playing with guard handles. Whereas guys, I came up, we didn't really have dribbling coaches that worked with our dribbling and developed those skills. But now they're doing it so young. Now as they grow, they're able to continue to keep those skill levels.
Right. Is there any center today that reminds you of yourself a little bit defensively? Such a great rim protector.
I would say what's my man name in Houston? He reminded me definitely of a young man.
Oh, Capella?
Capella.
Yeah.
Capella.
Yeah.
He's definitely changing the game for Houston. With those scores, at the guard spot and shooting threes. He's definitely dominating on the inside, in the middle, and got that pick and roll thing down packed with Harden. And now you got Chris Paul over there, so his numbers are way up. And he's looking like an all-star to me, for real.
Definitely. Yeah. Speaking of all-stars, you were an all-star, and you played with Allen Iverson.
Yes.
Was there any a memorable moment while playing with him that you want to just talk about?
Oh man, it was so many with that guy, man. You talking about the heart of a lion? I mean, the true heart of a lion. We were never out the game. I mean, we always knew he could get hot at any minute and run 25 off on anybody. But you talk about a guy with the determination and the drive that he played with, that he practiced with. A lot of people talk about his practice stuff, but when Allen practiced like he played. All he needed was a little challenge. Took a E. Snow, a Aaron McKee, or somebody to say something crazy to him, and he'd be out there just like he's playing the game. And his true words is, you never know what the next day had promised. Right. And you're going to play every game like his last. He was truly the guy that epitomized that. He did that every time he stepped out on the floor. And that's what I remember and loved about him the most, of being his teammate. Yeah.
Now, this whole project, Theo the Hero,
yes.
What made you want to go through a project like this?
Well, through one of my publishers, Michael Harris, who, I was with when I was with Philly. He's did a series of kids books, and we decided that, my story needed to be, kind of told this, but we wanted to do it in a kid-friendly place to address literacy and also a big topic, which is anti-bullying. And I had went through that, at such a young age, and recognizing that these young kids need to have a solution, where they don't feel like it's, they just alone. It happens to the big guys too, so to speak. So everybody has something that, somebody talks about or jives about in certain ways. It's a matter of how much it happens and how often it happens to where it becomes the bullying part. So having that opportunity to put that together, and me having kids, young kids, it was just definitely a big topic just around the country, and it's still a big topic around the country. Being able to put this together, I think we did the book like 5 years ago, but now I'm just getting a chance to really get a real program behind it. It's always been a part of my foundation and what I talked about and what I spoke about. And now really creating a platform for kids to actually do and address the issue, because what I didn't do was want to just come to a school or lead a book somewhere, and the kids read it for that moment, and then everything goes away. Having an actual curriculum, it becomes a mainstay with the group, and that's the purpose of it. Yeah.
During the tour, have you met anybody, any of the kids that reminded you of yourself a little bit?
This is actually my first stop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is my first stop. So this is our first program. This is our first stop on the tour. We wanted to, because this is the first one, we wanted to kind of do this today and understand the dynamics, where it can be better, how we can improve, and different things of that nature, and then kind of, just let it grow organic.
Nice.
Yeah.
And one more thing. At the end of the day, what is the ultimate goal of the project?
The ultimate goal is what you see, man. Being able to get kids in their environment to talk about a serious subject, which is bullying, which is prevalent around the country. And then creating these young kids to be the ambassadors to fight against it.
Right.
And if you're young and you start fighting against the young, that means you carry the torch every year. And like I said, with 8th graders, they have a whole crew of kids that look up to them.
Right.
If you're saying the right message, those kids gonna get the right message. And as they grow, it becomes the same thing. And now it becomes a movement instead of just a one-on, one-off thing.
Right. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.